As a doctor, it's important to know how to make small talk.
Mr. Bober, what would you like with your turkey sandwich?
Pickles.
Of course, it's harder if your patient suffers from dementia and can only say one word.
And to drink?
Pickles.
And now, for $1,000 and this bag of IV fluids, which is guaranteed to make you feel like you're 190 again, what did Peter Piper pick a peck of?
Pickles.
Ooh, I'm sorry, Mr. Bober. The correct answer is peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
No, babe. Did I just walk in on you mocking an innocent patient?
Yes.
I've never felt closer to you. But see, this is just exactly what's wrong with the whole system. The nursing home doctors unload this Gomer on us because they're unable to treat him. So we get his temperature below 100 and then turf him right back to the good people at Next Stop Heaven, where in between mounting wheelchair productions of Anything Goes and robbing the poor old bastards blind, they bounce him right back to us.
Well, on the plus side, his temperature's 99.9, so sayonara, Mr. Bober.
Oh, I could just give you a hug. Of course, I never would. I could, but I never would. God save me.
Ah, no biggie.
Dr. Cox!
You remember my brother Dan?
What do you say, Coxie?
Nothing.
That's a first.
This is my boss, Dan.
You know what a boss is. For you, that would be the 17-year-old that tells you to clean out the grease trap after you've filled all the ketchups.
Oh, my ribs.
Dan, why don't you get a snack cake?
Snack cake.
Dr. Cox, Dan was wondering if you could trail with us today.
Good God in heaven, Ruby, there are just so very many ways for me to say this to you. Never, not in a million years, absolutely not. No way, Jose, no chance, Lance, and yet, negatory, nah, and of course my own personal favorite of all time, man falling off of a cliff. No!
Oh, Dr. Cox? I just want to say thank you.
Hold the phone. You don't want him to come with us?
No. Poof.
Dan, come.
So, Dr. Cox, how long has my little brother had that desire to smother old people? I feel I should warn Grandma.
It's gonna sound a little dark, but in all fairness, you gotta deal with this place any way you can.
Dude, these are living, breathing people we're talking about.
I'm sorry. What do you do?
A 10 bar?
Well, I'll tell you what there, Dan. I'm going to go ahead and worry about how we do things around here. But if I ever do need to find out how to make a top-notch rum and coke, well, by gum, mister, you had better be by the phone, because I just might give you a jingle. Baharing! Hi, Dan Cox'S regarding the rum and coke issue. Couldn't be more confused.
Hey, Dr. Cox.
Oh, here I'd been told you left. It made me happy.
You don't like me. People don't like me. You know why? I'm a screw-up. Always have been. Ever since we were kids. My mom always made me walk Johnny to school first day every year. And every year, I'd walk him to the wrong school. Just 'cause.
Boy, that's a great story, really. And I'm sure you're just a horrible big brother. Well, but I'm afraid you have me confused with somebody who gives a crap. And it's okay, you don't need to be embarrassed. Turns out it happens all the time. For instance, my father actually made the same mistake on his deathbed.
Hey, listen, Dr. Cox. No offense. I'm a big fan of the tough guy act. But let me tell you what I really think. I think you love the fact that these kids idolize you. Johnny does. Johnny was always the one in the family we knew was going someplace. Sweet kid. Smart kid. Becoming a doctor, this is all he ever wanted. And yet somehow, you found a way to beat that out of him, haven't you? Turn him into some kind of cynical guy who seems to despise what he does. Dr. Cox, Johnny's never going to look up to me. Ever. But he hangs on your every word. So I'm telling you, take that responsibility seriously. Stop being such a hard ass. Otherwise, you're going to have to answer to me.
Love can give you strength you never knew you had.
It's good seeing you, Dr. Cox.
Good to see you, Dan. All the best.
I don't want to be a doctor.
Fine. I'm going to go ahead and tell you how it ends. Dr. Phil says, and how is that working out for you? And then a big fat lady cries, wah. All right. I'm sure you're wondering why I accepted the position of residency director, considering my disdain for, well, all of you. Is it the extra $4 a week in my paycheck, or is it the fact that I finally have a chance to make a difference in this godforsaken hellhole?
It's all about the $4, trust me. And seems as my money is contingent on you lemmings actually doing your jobs, I would say that now is a pretty good time for you to scurry on back to work so that I can continue to afford the antidepressants that keep me so damn jolly. Go! Say, Angela.
Oh, I think he means me, Angela. I wonder what I did now.
Look, this new gig is a great opportunity for me, and I want it to go well. And for some reason, all these other bobbleheads seem to look up to you, so it would make my life one hell of a lot easier if you got in line behind me.
No problem.
So from this point on, I don't care how bleak a patient's prognosis is, you are going to give each and every one of them the same amount of your time.
Unfortunately, our new residency director felt a little differently.
Dead, and oh my goodness, if we don't have somebody here that we might be able to help. Miss Bartow is 36, she is septic, and she is in respiratory failure. Dr. Weiss, I want you to draw 3 sets of surveillance cultures. Mr. Murphy.
Dr. Murphy?
Just go ahead and get a stat ABG. We are going to try to wean her off of the vent today, so I want all of you people to give her most of your attention.
I say we listen to Dr. Cox and do exactly what he says.
That's unbelievable.
But Dr. Cox, earlier today, Dr. Cox was telling us that
I don't ever want to hear anything that's come out of that man's mouth, unless, of course, it's, oh my God, I'm dying, now I'm moving towards the light. But wait a minute, there's been a mistake. This is hell. Hello, Hitler. Hello, Mussolini. Captain Kangaroo. That's weird. Don't you see, Barbie, I would rather listen to you go on and on about the joys of dolphin sex.
dolphin trainer sex. My boyfriend is a dolphin trainer.
I hear that's a shame, because the whole dolphin thing used to make you so interesting. Too bad. We are moving on.
You heard him, people. We're moving on.
Oh, God, help me.
God help him.
As I was doing the naked chicken dance that my Uncle Bart had taught me, I realized that life couldn't get much better than this.
Okay. Now, just because Jordan thinks it's cute that you're violating her little sister doesn't mean that you can use my guest room for your nerdy G-rated sexcapades. And oh my God, what are you doing with my little boy, you sick, sick bastard?
My bad. It's a beautiful shot of you.
Come here. Yeah, you filthy, filthy boy. Filthy girl. Filthy girl.
Aw, you okay, little buddy?
No! You know, I hit my head so hard I actually saw cartoon birds. Then I realized I was in pediatrics and it was just the wallpaper.
Stunning. Look, Tammy, as far as your love life goes, normally I couldn't care less who's laying your quivering body down by the fire while your lips whisper, no, 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 but your eyes scream, yes, yes, oh, Big Daddy, yes. But when you're dating Jordan Sissy Poo, it forces me to spend time with you outside of the hospital, and I just won't have that. So here's the deal. Don't want to have dinner with you, don't want to go bowling with you, and I never, ever again want to walk into my kitchen and hear you say, hey, it's waffle time, won't you have some waffles of mine? Bottom line, we'll be bestest friends for Everests if you just keep your face out of my face.
She's my patient. Dr. Cox seems to be having fun, but I think I know why.
Oh, there you are. Oh, there you are. Oh, come here. You're sneaky newbie. Oh, come here. Oh, whack a newbie.
Harry, it's over.
Sorry.
So, we're gonna go eat some more disgusting fried food and then look at the fat lady to make ourselves feel better.
So we'll meet you guys on the Ferris wheel. Only if your stomach's okay.
Oh yeah, it's only the back and forthy rides that get me.
Well, you have done it. It's Friday night, and instead of being at home drinking whiskey through my son's sippy cup, I'm actually at a carnival with you, surrounded by piles of manure, even though I've yet to see a single animal.
That is weird.
I'll tell you what. How about we head right on over there, and if you can raise that hammer above your head with those chicken bones you call arms, I'll let you take a free whack at my dome.
First of all, I already raised the hammer, and the only reason I didn't ring the bell is that the game is obviously rigged.
Woohoo! Good job, son.
Haha.
Look, the only positive thing about this whole situation is that it's driving you crazy, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Way to go, Tina.
Oh, come on!
Come on, Turk. I got 2 minutes left of my break. How long is this surgery gonna take?
Carla, cut the guy some slack. I mean, surgery is not as easy as it looks. I mean, he's got to make the incision, cut the wrong artery, panic, collapse into a ball of tears in the corner. And after all that, he's got to go wash up, check the board, and find out who he'll be killing after lunch. It's a grind.
You know, you're always taking shots at Turk, but you've never really told me what you think of him as a person.
Me, 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 me. Oh, there's the right pitch. I think that...
Oh, hold that thought.
I would love to hear what you have to say.
I don't think so there, bowling ball.
You might as well spill it. Carla tells me everything. Except, of course, about that curling iron you have in your locker.
It slipped.
It's back. Look, if it makes it easier, you can just pretend I'm Carla.
I can totally do this. Carla.
What?
I think that your fiancé is a self-involved, bobble-headed jock hitch who is not good enough for you. Not now, not ever.
How was the liquor store, big guy?
What are you talking about?
Your six-pack. Much love.
I don't know what you're talking about there, Butch. I don't know if you're sucking up to me or making a pass at me, but I say you skip it and we continue in our state of mutual disdain.
Dr. Cox, you got it all wrong, man. I don't disdain you. It's quite the opposite. I deign you. Yeah. I think if you get to know me better, you just might deign me too.
Here, that's interesting. Of course, it's gibberish, but it's interesting nonetheless. I'm gonna go ahead and pass, and here's why. You're a typical surgeon, and as a rule, you guys are insensitive and egotistical, and you have the sense of humor of about a fourth grader.
That's just not true.
Who wants to touch my giant balls?
Come on, Elliot, let's go find ourselves a man whore.
See ya.
No, she's not moving in permanently. She's just crashing for a while.
About a year ago, Jordan said she wanted to crash for a while. Now my office is a nursery. My closet is my office. My clothes are in the entertainment center, and my TV is in the John, which I guess is kind of nice. I don't even know anymore.
Same thing happened to me. After my divorce, I told Marianne I was going to crash at her place for a few weeks, and we've been sharing a bed for 8 years.
Isn't Mariana your mother?
Hey, who are we talking about here, you or me?
Look, here's the rule there, porn star. The moment her toothbrush hits your sink, you've got yourself a permanent roomie.
How long will you be staying?
For a while. Downy's soft.
There'll be toilet paper everywhere. Gotta go.
Hey, real sorry about the whole mom situation there.
She has cold toes.
Oh, Ted, don't be that guy.
What guy? What guy?
See, this is why you shouldn't get emotionally invested in your patients.
Hey, Bobo. Now, when the Dark Prince does finally call you home, please promise me that you'll donate your body to science. And I don't mean medical science. I mean NASA. Because when those buzzcuts have all but given up on trying to figure out just exactly what a black hole is, and they get one look at that space where your heart was supposed to be, well, by gum, you know they're just going to say, oh, shucks, that's what it is.
Hey, champ, what has two thumbs and doesn't give a crap? Bob Kelso, how you doing?